What's up guys, I'm Del Cookie and welcome to some Top Drives gameplay. So I'm new to the YouTube scene for Top Drives, so today this video is going to be garage tour, account progress, that sort of thing. Let's get into it. Looking at my RQ, 150, 16,000 trophies, 800,000 money, 1,000 gold, pretty average for a player like me who grinds the game, plays it every day as much as they can. So on. I think I've been playing the game around a year, definitely over a year. I can tell off this Z28 that you get from the starter pack when you first start playing the game. Looking at it, 449 days, so yeah, definitely over a year. We go back here, we'll start looking through my garage, seeing what I collect. The biggest manufacturer, or the manufacturer that I've collected the most of and was like first into, was Mazda. So I started playing around the Italian update, I believe, I think just before it, and then when the Mazda update came, that's when I was like, okay, I want to sit down and collect these cars, max as many as I can, so on. So looking at the Epics, of course the Ferrari is the only Mazda Epic, and it's definitely a good car. This is like a must-have if you're a top-tier player, and I was lucky enough to get 3. I know some top-tier players who have 1 or don't even have 1 at all. So looking at the first one I maxed, I mean, 3,000 races, 91% win ratio. That's just crazy good. Now, Hutch used to do these like mini prize cars before like big tri-series after updates. They haven't done it recently, but this BBR MX-5 GT270, that was one of them that they did. I was lucky enough to win it, and this has also been a good car. It has great MRA for a Mazda and a Japanese car in total, and as you can see, a 93% win ratio over 800 races. That's pretty good. Now the rest of my Mazdas, it's nothing special, but I collected 2 of each pretty much. I've got all the uncommons maxed. Some of the rares, I tried to get to 1 of each, but towards the end of the Mazda update, I kind of slowed down a little bit and didn't really collect or focus on maxing them as much anymore. Now the next manufacturer is going to be Pontiac, and that is one of the more recent manufacturers. I believe it came out in the 2nd American Dream update, so yeah, pretty decent. I'm trying to get to 1 of each. I got all the uncommons, all the rares, including the Firebird Trans Am, which was a part of one of the Grand Prix that Hutch did. And I got all 5, well, not all, I think they released 8, and I only got 5. But I only have a couple of the super rares, 1 of the ultra rares, so this is a collection that's still a work in progress. But I'm getting there. I got all the uncommons, commons, and rares maxed. It's just going to take some time for the Pontiacs. Now we go to the next manufacturer. Well, not really a manufacturer, but the newest update, the German Renaissance update. This one, I wanted to go broader with my collections. I wanted to collect all of an update, and this is one of the biggest updates Hutch has had. So it's going to take a lot of garage space, a lot of time, a lot of maxing. But so far, I'm getting there. I got a couple of the commons maxed, a couple of the uncommons. I've been working on it since the update. But for now, I'm slowed down because I'm low on slots, and I'm just trying to get things maxed for now. But I have this Roof 3400S. Pretty decent car, not great MRA, but seems like a great, a decent all-rounder. And I'd probably keep it if you manage to get it. Now, we'll just look at my general garage here. My legendaries, I actually only have 8 of them, despite me playing for over a year and opening quite a few packs. They're not all that great. I have the NSX, the F-Type SVR Coupe, 12C of course. Only, let's see, 3 of these were pulled, or 4 of them. Only 4 of these, no, 3, I was right. Only 3 of these were pulled from packs, because I got this one from the 2nd International Grand Prix, or whatever they're called. So, NSX, F-Type, Coupe, and the McLaren 722. Oh, and the Zonda, so it was 4. Yeah, those are the 4 I've actually pulled from packs. Carrera GT, that's a prize car. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at my prize cars. I don't have that many. I have quite a few of the lower tier ones that Hutch have given out. like the Rebel for the most recent Grand Prix, the Superbird from the first one. I got the GNX from that was another of the like mini Tri-Series event that they used to do that they haven't done in a while. Yeah, pretty much of any of the Grand Prix ones I've kept. I don't see any reason why I should sell them just yet. But the Carrera GT I got from an Italian final, which my Italian cars, they're pretty decent if we go and look here. I have the Zonda, of course, 2 4Cs, one of the maxed. I managed to get 4 of the yellow Lancia Deltas, which is the best Lancia, so I'm really happy with that. I maxed all of them. Got 2 of the ultra rare Alfa Romeos, and then I have a lot of the like common to super rare Italian cars, which is nice because Hutch likes to restrict Italian events RQ wise, it seems. Now going back to my prize cars here. So the Carrera GT, that was from the Italian event. It's a decent car. I haven't found too much success with it. Again, its win ratio 90%. It's pretty good, but it's mostly because I smurf with it. But when I use it in like 2000s events or Porsche events, it's just I find it being beat by Ferraris or just any of the other Porsches. Now I also have the XJ220. That was from a Mitsubishi final. I managed to get lucky with a late join, get a couple of wins in there, and I managed to get that. And it's a pretty decent car. Not the best epic MRI, especially with the Hellcats coming out, but grip's good, 0-60 is good. It's good for all-around purposes, and it's one of my better MRA cars. Rest of the prize cars, nothing special. Austin event, right. So I do have 5 of the 6. The 6th one comes out in August, I believe, which also will have the Moby Dick event. So I'm on track to do good with this event. And I will hopefully, depending on how Hutch wants to release the Moby Dick, we'll see how good that ends up. So I'll just scroll through the rest of my garage here. Nothing too special really, besides my prize cars, my Ferraris, Pontiacs, whatever. I have a lot of my ultra rares maxed. I used to have a decent collection of Fuse Food and my super rares. Don't have that much that really anymore. At one point I was up to 4 million, spent quite a bit of it on the French Renaissance update. Didn't really yield that much, and I don't really enjoy the French Renaissance cars, so that was another thing. So I ended up fusing most of the cars I got from that. So now the food I have in super rare for my ultra rares, I don't have that many anymore, so my ultra rare maxing has slowed down. But I have a lot of epics that I can fuse into a legendary, but I'm waiting for a good legendary. I feel like none of the legendaries I have right now are good enough to go ahead and max, besides maybe the 12C or the F1 LM. That'll just sort of be a wait and see kind of thing. I know the next Tri-Series that's coming up is the 8C. We'll see how that goes. We'll see what the requirements are for it when the event drops in about 10 minutes here. I won't be making a video on that quite yet. I'm just trying to get my feet planted into the ground as far as this YouTube channel goes. But I'll do a pack opening once the German Renaissance CFs come out. The carbon fibers, I'll probably put like $100 down and buy a bunch of carbon fibers, and I'll do a big video for that. So whenever you see German Renaissance carbon fibers come out, be ready for a video on that. Alright guys, so that was sort of a garage tour introducing my account. I hope everyone enjoyed, and have a good day.